What it do? What it do, man? What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth, man. Oh, boy. Jay Blac opened his mouth and they fall to warship. I'm talking about cats be in love like. I'm talking about straight hypnotized, man. That brother be brainwashing cats. Crazy thing about it, most of these people claim to be intelligent and smart. So smart, so intelligent, they can't even see through deception. So you know what I'm going to do since I'm the goofy one and don't know nothing? I'm going to break down the video and point out some things to you intelligent people that y'all may have missed. It's crazy, he never even mentioned nothing about the money, did he? Nope. I'm going to let the video speak for itself, but I'll be doing a lot of narrating during this thing. This stuff is so simple to me, it ain't even funny, man. But I don't get you people. Now, I'm going to show you deception at its finest. This ain't for everybody. Only the real people gonna catch this. Ain't no fake lame dudes gonna catch this at all. Only the real people gonna catch this, understand this, and relate to this. I'm gonna show you how a brother this dude is really sad, man. I'm gonna keep it real with you. This brother is really sad. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why he actually came out speaking finally. It's no coincidence that he came out speaking now since the URL took down all the Tech 9 battles, and now they spokesperson for their media have came out now and gave his speech on what took place. This was demanded. This was a commandment. Who don't get that? Look, let me tell you something. It's bad for business right now. And Jay Blac trying to sit there and act like he's a victim. He trying to change the narrative by trying to make it seem as though people are attacking him. But let's be honest, y'all. When this thing first hit and the truth was hidden from us that they knew about, many people were showing him love. Many people were saying, oh, shouts out to Jay Blac. He got to be going through it right now. We need to send him support. Yeah, that's what people were saying. Because they really was, saddened by this. The whole battle rap community was. And it put unity together and everything. Then when the truth came out, now he want to play victim. No. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're not going to let you get away with that. We're not going to do that, fam. And I'm going to tell y'all, like I said, they tried to get on Vada Fly for being Kenny Lewis. This dude is the biggest Kenny Lewis in battle rap, man. Y'all have no idea. Let me give you an example. Let's look at the real Kenny Lewis. I'm going to go here. Let me just check out the real Kenny Lewis. Watch what this man say out his own mouth. Let me cut this up a little bit. Watch what this man say out his own mouth. This is why I don't believe anything he's saying. Because of this.
I have a confession. Rome didn't be the discoverer who King Lewis was. The war party discovered who King Lewis was. I discovered who King Lewis was. I don't work for the system. I am the system. I am the one who knocks. I'm the one who systematically, for about a month and a half, went through every King Lewis comment. To figure.
Hold on. Wait. You don't work for the system. You are the system. You have a confession to make. This is what you do. You are a computer expert, technician, who know these things, do heavy investigation, break down everything. You are the system. Right. Let me tell you people something. You the system. This is what you do. What do y'all think he's going to protect more than anything? His brand. His name, his reputation. That's what he's going to defend to the end. That's what he's going to protect to the end. So when we finna hear him go into these Tech 9 conversations, how is a person so intelligent, so intellectual, so computer smart and savvy, so much into investigating the whole culture, tends to ignore and give Tech 9 a pass, who's on his platform, the biggest battle rap media platform in battle rap. The one thing he praised himself on and being. So all this defense, all these things you do, all this behind the scene coverage, but when it comes to your own platform at this time, dealing with this brother, you ignored. You don't challenge it. You didn't give it a pass. Right. But like I said, when he opened his mouth and speak, and he say something to make y'all feel sorry for him, then you know what y'all do? A lot of people just want to give him a pass. You want to give him a pass. Well, I don't give them passes. I'm keeping it real. You only get a pass when it's deserving of a pass. This ain't deserving of a pass. We're not going to sweep what's now revealed to us under the rug. Let me ask y'all a question. Y'all really believe that this man just found out about the Tech 9 situation the same time as we had? Do y'all believe that? Excuse me. Y'all honestly believe he just found out about the Tech 9 situation the same time as we did? Y'all believe that? Just because he said, Tech don't tell me nothing. He told me about good things, all good things, and I believed it. I never challenged it. Y'all believe that? You believe that? Right. You believe that? Right. Like I called this title, Black Magic. Niggas fall for anything. Is y'all that gullible? Are you really that gullible? So let me get this right. This, my close best friend, one of my best friend, close, all this stuff. Look, and then he tried to change it up. We gonna get off into that. I'm gonna break this video down that he did and play it. And all this lies and twisted and deception gonna be so obvious. But let me just say something. You go from him being the closest dude to you, period, to the point people believe he was so close to you. This is what y'all put out there. This is what y'all had us believing. This is what you put out there. We only going by what you did, what y'all were saying. That's what we going by. So to try to say we wrong for challenging you on what y'all put out there to present to us, how we wrong for that? How are we wrong for that? I just need to know, how are we wrong for that? According to you, this your guy, this your nigga, this one of my best friends. Only to you now saying on here, oh, we only see each other once a week. But then you go back and say this man come to your home and he be by your side and all that. So which one is it? Let's get off into the video. Let's hear the man talk. Let's see how he made people. Let's see how he made people fall in love again. Let's see what y'all fell in love with. Let's see how so many people back into his loving arms again. How he just deceived everybody. Except for the real ones. You can't deceive me. I'm way smarter than that. Let's just break these videos down.
What's good, y'all? First and foremost, I want to give my condolences to Tech 9's family and more importantly, his daughter.
Okay, that's real. And that's what we've been saying from day one. We definitely give our condolences to his family, because regardless to his actions and what he did, the man do have a family. He definitely have a daughter. But at the same time, come on, don't get to calling me. Let me cut my ring off. I don't want nobody calling me. Stop trying to call me. Matter of fact, I'm cutting my phone off. I don't want nobody calling me. Not till I'm done. Okay, so let's get this clear. We definitely, see, this what I don't like, the lies he do. And I don't like what he say, what he about to start saying. It make it seem like the battle rap community came up against him, came up against Tech, forgot everything he did. No. When that hit, everybody was sad for the most part. And people came together and they were supportive of this situation. They were supportive of him. They were supportive of Tech, his family, his children, his daughter rather. So don't come by with that trash. And then here's another thing. It was Tech who decided to check himself out knowing he had a daughter. So get that clear out of the way. So we're not going to play them games. So we definitely show our condolences to his family because they lost somebody they love who had serious problems. Okay, that's true. But it still don't do away with the problem he left behind and what he did. And yes, he had a daughter. True. Yes, he had a daughter. So who you think should have been more concerned in that situation? Us or him? Him. Because you the father. You brought that child in the world. And you have an obligation as a father to stick things through. And what do we teach our children? What do any decent parent teach their children? No matter what you go through, you hang in there, you be strong, and I'm here for you. Through thick and thin. So we ain't gonna play them games. I ain't one of these young bucks. You just can't throw nothing. You just can't throw nothing in my face. So let's go a little deeper.
The main thing that I feel like we just glossing over is the fact that he's dead. Tech 9 is dead.
Hold on. What did
Not
you
even
say?
buried yet. The thing that I feel like we just glossing over is the fact that he's dead.
The main thing we forgetting and glossing over is that he dead. How we forgetting that? We know he dead. We ain't forgot that. But we aren't supposed to feel sorry for it no more when we finding out the reason behind his death. How can we feel sorry for a person who chose to take his own life? How should we mourn him and honor when he died in dishonor? Please explain that. So don't use death as some mean and tool for sympathy when the person took his own life because he couldn't handle his sins returning back to him. So we can't play them games. And you can't use your emotions and you can't use this tragedy as some form of sympathy to justify the actions that played behind these situations that we finna clearly see that happened. That y'all knew about. That you trying to act like you didn't know about. I'm telling y'all, man, I ain't no dumb dude at all. I've been calling this stuff out from day one, and I know what goes on. I done been in these streets and fields for a long time. I know cons. I know all the little slick tricks and things people do, try to pull the wool over your eyes, dealing with different personalities and spirits and all that stuff. I'm very, very equipped in knowing those things and dealing with those things. When I'm seeing these brothers, man, sit here, and I know why he came forward today and speak. I know why. That was given from up top. You have to do that. You the spokesperson for the URL. It's bad for business right now. It's hurting sponsorships. It's hurting sponsorships and bad for business right now. Even though you want to be silent, you can't be silent no more. That's why he never addressed the money in his blog. How? When it got ran through your channel. Most of the donations came from it being ran through your channel. The battle rap community know who you are. Y'all presented it, put it forward, it ran through your channel to the father's channel. We don't know him. People didn't know him like that. But they definitely knew you. So you positioned and put that there. So we're not going to play them games. Let's go a little deeper though. Let's listen to him talk.
Tech 9 is dead. Not even buried yet. He gets buried on Thursday. He's dead. And a lot of you are mistaking my silence for something else.
No. See, this is exactly what I mean. Now, this what I mean by he painting a narrative. This how you try to win people over. You bring the tragedy, you bring the sad thing, then you tie yourself into it. So now you winning people's hearts over by tying yourself into the tragedy. He said people taking his silence as something else. You can't afford to be silent. Before his death, before we found out the truth about him, yes, you can be silent. When the truth came out about this man was molesting young girls, when his brother was charged with child pornography, knives forcing himself in girls' room with knives and making them touch his penis and things like that, you can't be silent no more. Because this was a person who you had a show with. There was also a person who you also told the people when they raised this $30,000 for him to help support and donate. So when this stuff come out, you should have been one of the first person to speak on this situation, especially if you had knowledge before his death of the charges this man was facing. So you can't afford to be silent when now fingers are showing and pointing that you had knowledge of this. Then you get some time to recruit, gather your thoughts together, come up with something intellectual to spit, and then the people going to believe it because you the golden boy, you the peacemaker. So you have this aura to you to make people want to believe that everything you say out of your mouth is true. That don't work on me. And tonight, I'm going to uncover a lot of the things that you do behind closed doors that's actually factual. And again, I refuse to believe that you knew about Tech Nine's sexual allegations and charges on him the same time we found out. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe you, the man who used to come over your house, the man who sit right beside you. I refuse to believe you found out about all this stuff the same time we did. I don't care what you say. You can fool and trick them. You definitely can't fool and trick me, partner. Not at all. And I am not surprised in no type of way whatsoever that today you came out and did the speech. The following night, the URL took down every last one of that man's battles. It sounds like protocol to me. That's nothing but protocol. They take it down. You they spokesperson. Why? Because Cassidy and Goods is finna happen this month. You got to speak up. You got that phone call. You definitely got that phone call. You got to. You can't be silent no more. Not at all. And you trying to use that man's death to make people feel sorry for you. And you try to make it seem as though you had no knowledge whatsoever what was going on. The system. The system who monitor and control everything that goes on in battle rap. The system. Let somebody pull the wool over his eyes. That was public knowledge to anybody who wanted to know. But the man of the system, this is what you do. Let them pull the wool over your eyes, huh? Right. Let's listen to some more of this.
Like, logic is not applied when people use my name. A lot of you mistaking my silence for something else. This is how I process things. This is how I mourn. This is how I grieve. This is how I grieve. When something happens in my life, I don't run to YouTube. I don't run to Twitter. I don't run to go back and forth to answer no questions.
Now, when something happened in his life, this is how he grieved in silence. He don't run to YouTube and things to answer questions. This is entirely different. When your mother passed, of course you don't do that. Of course you don't have to. This situation was entirely different. This is what I mean by that sound good to somebody else. Somebody else would be saying, yeah, that's right. That is true, Blac. Yeah. But this situation is different than you losing your mama. Your mama wasn't your co-partner on your show. Not at all. Your mother was not accused of child molestation, pulling knives out on young girls, child pornography. Neither was it a donation given to bury her, knowing that these things was led to her death. It's entirely different. You can't even put the two together. Why would you tie and put the two together? You know why? Because he planned on the people's emotions to make the people feel sorry for him. Like, oh yeah, he did lose his mother. Yeah, that is how he grieved. This is entirely different. You have to speak because you was one of the persons that referenced the people to support this situation. The people was the one who didn't know. And everybody was behind you before the truth came out. Why would you take so long to speak up now since the heat is on you? He only speaking up because the heat was on him. If the heat wasn't on him, he wouldn't be speaking up. You were forced to say something. You had no other choice. When people continue to came forward from the battle rappers, the bloggers, the fans, saying you have to speak up, you have to say something, you can't keep quiet no more. You had to say something. And the URL took action. They took down the battles. Then what's next? The spokesperson have to say something. You ain't tricking nobody. Y'all really bought into that? You dudes are gullible as hell. That's why notice he gonna keep on bringing up the deaths. Tech Nine death, his mother death. He gonna keep bringing this up because it leads back into y'all feeling sorry for him and forgetting the knowledge he had that led into this situation. That stuff don't work on real people. I'm sorry. That work on lames who don't know no better, who have no knowledge of life. That work on them young boys. That don't work on real people. That don't work on me. I see right through this trash. This is simple. This is easy. This is easy. You had to speak. This is a different morning. You can't compare your mother's death with Tech Nine's death. You can't compare it at all. You was birthed from one. The other dude you met. It's entirely different than what you birthed from and who you meet. It's not the same at all. This is how you mourn. I mourn in secret. I don't run to YouTube and tweet. You have to in this situation because you implemented in it. So you have to. It's entirely different. That's a fact. Who don't see that? Who don't know that? It's not the same at all. And again, before these allegations came out against him, molesting these young girls and all this, people was in your corner. So don't try that. Don't play that. Don't play that. Plenty of people was in your corner. So much, you had more people saying, let's pray for Jay Blac. Let's make sure he going through it. He going through it. Let's pray for Jay Blac. More than they were saying that about this man's own daughter. People was more worried about how you was feeling than his man's own daughter. That's a fact. And I'm sitting here like, you could easily replace a friend. You can't replace a father because you only get one. Don't make yourself out to be a victim. You was never a victim. You got called out when it came out that you had knowledge of the situation. And them people donated all that money under the premises of believing this man died of some sudden tragic death that nobody had answers to, as if foul play was involved. And it played with the emotions of the people. That's a fact. And come to find out, you had knowledge of his arrest situations, trying to act like you didn't. And you was bogus because in the knowledge of knowing that you had the knowledge of it, you still kept that secret from the people and had them finance and support it. That's what you did. You had the people finance and support a child molester and a pedophile who couldn't hold the pressure of what was about to happen to him in the court systems, in the battle rap community, who took his own life. Y'all covered that up. There's no way to get around it. You covered it up. Now you're getting on here acting as if y'all wasn't even really close like that. All we talked about was battle rap. Most of our it's just all battle rap. Man, you supposed to say that right now. Man, that's a lie. All y'all talked about was battle rap. Yeah, let's listen to some of this trash.
This is how I process things. The last time my mom passed, I'm not jumping on Twitter. I'm not uploading nothing.
Last time his mama passed, he not jumping on Twitter and uploading nothing. Again, it's two different scenarios. That's your mother. You don't supposed to do that. We get that. This scenario is different. This was your co-host. This was the person who was supposed to be one of your best friends. You don't really got no friends. He definitely was your best friend. Which means, to some degree, you know things we don't know. It's entirely different. So when these allegations came out against him and things like that, what happened was you have to speak. You have to speak. You were the closest to him. Let me tell y'all something. Now, I'm going to say this. I believe certain things the URL didn't know. I would say that. Because you know why? The URL is a bigger brand. I believe Blac knew things about tech that he wouldn't tell the URL. Because that's their boss. The URL is their boss. Okay? I would say this in Blac defense. I'm not saying that Blac at the time, Tech Nine, and listen to me close, people, because people always want to take things out of context. Listen to what I'm saying. What I'm telling y'all is I don't believe that Blac had the knowledge at the time Tech Nine was doing what he was doing. While he was doing it, I believe Blac didn't know that. But I definitely believe that when Tech Nine was arrested and when he was going through what he was going through, Blac then had the knowledge of it. Because according to Blac himself, he is the system that controls and operates everything that goes on in battle rap and investigate everybody and everything. This is what he say. This is what he's on record as saying and doing. And I refuse to believe a brother of that intelligence, a brother who praised himself on doing that, will erase the very platform that he is actually getting paid for, that he is actually protecting and defending, won't even look into these guys who sit next to him, especially after the Kenny Lewis situation. Why would he want that to happen again? Why would he want that Kenny Lewis thing to happen again? Come on now. Unless he's saying he slipped up. He slipped up so bad. But come on, man. Come on, man. You literally had to pull this man's teeth to get him to come forward. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all that gullible? You people really that slow and that gullible? We just beginning. This stuff is simple to break down. So are we in agreement with this? Can we at least say we're in agreement with this? That his mother death is entirely different than Tech 9 death. So for him to say when his mother died, he didn't run to Twitter and all that, we get that. We understand that. Tech death is different. Tech death started out as being a death of sadness that brought the battle rap community together based upon the lies that was told to us that we believe a stand-up guy of honor, life was taken behind false premises and foul play, which made us come together even more and demand answers for other people, not Jay Blac. But then when the truth came out, see, they wasn't expecting that. They tried to sweep it under the rug, but didn't know what they were trying to hide and swept under the rug was the very same thing that uncovered all the lies. When they just thought that people was going to feel sorry for him just dying out of a sudden, some tragic thing, nobody had knowledge, he had court the next day. Nobody had knowledge, he had court the next day. Not family members, which is a public thing. The police was called on him, according to you, by his girlfriend who you knew. You know his girlfriend, you know his baby mama, you know his kids, but you had no idea what he was arrested for. You had no idea what he was arrested for. But you know the girls, you know the baby mamas who involved. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. He get arrested. Nobody cares what he arrested for. Nobody knew the night of his death that the next day he was going to pre-trial. The next day he was going to pre-trial, which means he was already going through previous court procedures, which is public. Nobody knew that. Nobody knew it. They got it the same time we got it. His family got it the same time a stranger got it. His co-worker and best friend got it the same time we got it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Well, I guess. Let's just hear some more.
I'm going to the people I love. I'm going to my girl. I'm going to my brother. I'm talking to them. I'm not in the battle rap world. There's a world outside of battle rap.
He's not in a battle rap world. But there's a world outside of battle rap. Blac, you only exist in battle rap. What the hell are you talking about? That sounds real good to somebody else. Outside of battle rap, what are you known for? Who actually know you? What are you known for outside of battle rap? Since you are not in the battle rap world and there's a real world out there. You just put up a tweet talking about how much you put in battle rap, how long you had, like, I remember standing in lines. I remember nobody wanted to talk to me. I remember this and that. Now look at me. You just put that tweet out there. Now, it's a world outside of battle rap. Everything ain't battle rap. But, wait. According to you, it is. According to you, it is. Let's see. See, this what I mean. He playing on y'all hearts. He pimping y'all. He can't pimp me. I'm hip to that. So he say it's the world outside of battle rap and that battle rap ain't nothing. Well, let's see if it's true. Let's listen to his world outside of battle rap. Okay, this the real Kenny Lewis. Let's hear this.
Together to find out who Kenny Lewis was. I have a confession. Rome DMV to discover who Kenny Lewis was. The war report to discover who Kenny Lewis was. I discovered who Kenny Lewis was. I don't work for the system. I am the system. I am the one who knocks.
Do you hear him? I have a confession to make. This is the most cocky, arrogant dude in the game. Boy, this dude got y'all so tricked and brainwashed, it ain't funny. I am the system. Do you hear? I am the system that runs all this. I do this. Y'all, you don't hear this man? He said, I got a confession. I did this. I'm the system. I don't work for the system. That's the URL. I am the system. I'm the system. So the Matrix don't have no idea what's going on with the person that's sitting right next beside him. The man of the system, the Matrix, who just got betrayed. Every time he look at that third seat that's empty, you know what should be running through his mind if he's smart and intelligent? Anybody could betray me. So guess what? Anybody who's sitting in these seats, I definitely got a thorough investigation on you. I don't care how much we laugh, how much we clap hands. Every time this seat right here, Vita used to occupy, when I look at it empty, it reminds me that anybody can betray me. And since I'm the system that controls everything going on, guess what? You'll never get to play me again. That's a lie. I guess I'm just reaching. The call to reach, huh? I'm just throwing things out there, huh? Right. Boy, most of you people wouldn't even survive down here, man. Y'all fall for anything. A person could put on a pair of glasses, you would swear he harmless. Jeffrey Dahmer wore glasses. They thought that was a harmless white boy. Jeffrey Dahmer put them glasses on, made people think he was harmless as hell. This dude was killing plenty of people, eating their bodies and everything. He was overkilling them, cooking them, seasoning, salting them, putting them in with the yams and greens, making nigger cornbread sandwiches. But he had on glasses. While brothers were thinking they were getting over on him, he put them glasses on, knowing people to look at him and being some harmless dude, and all along he was a serial killer. His brother put them glasses on and turned into the most loving, humble person in the world. Y'all think this brother Gandhi. And get up out of here. Let's go a little deeper though. And listen to some more of this.
Real life. I feel like a lot of y'all just don't realize that for some reason. And that's entirely sad. Y'all know me as Jay Blac. My name is Jerry.
We know him as Jay Blac, but his name is Jerry. So from here on out, I'm talking to Jerry. Jerry Lewis. Right. Donate to the Jerry Lewis Foundation for all the retarded people who believe in this man's lies. We donate to the Jerry Lewis marathon for all the retarded people that actually believe this lie. Watch all these lies he said.
You know what I mean? And I say that to say I know Tech 9. I know Tech 9.
I know Tech 9. I know Tech 9. Let me show y'all the deception. He's separating two people. You know how what's going on with R. Kelly? They like, see, I know Robert. R. Kelly is a different person. I don't know who R. Kelly is. I know who Robert is. Let me tell you something. If you know Robert, you know R. Kelly. If you know Robert, you know R. Kelly. Anytime you sitting around a person for years, you know both them personalities. And I'm pretty sure you didn't saw signs of them. It ain't no way a crazy person could be around me and I don't see no signs. No signs at all in a whole year. And you so smart and intelligent, you miss all the signs. We gonna see a lot of the signs. He gonna tell on a lot of the signs. But he still didn't want to look into, according to him, he didn't want to look into these signs. He's going to mention the signs. He's going to slip up and say one of the signs that really supposed to let him really look into it. But again, he wants y'all to believe he's smart. So what smart, intelligent person show you the signs, give you the signs, then admit one of the signs, but still don't look into none of the signs? Let's go. We finna get down tonight, y'all.
Tech 9 that I know was a cool ass nigga. Sorry to say, the memories I have with Tech 9 are good.
The memories he had with Tech 9 is good. Even though this man was one of the most controversial dudes. They think I am controversial because when it comes to BS, I'm the right man to break down that trash and bring it to the forefront and expose it just like I'm doing right now. Tech Nine, I was the same way. You know how many battle rappers he got into it with? Rock couldn't stand him. Verb couldn't stand him. Jack Boy really couldn't stand him. Jim couldn't stand him. Man, you know how many people got into it with that brother? So he definitely was controversial. But according to you, all y'all memories was good. Right. Let me tell you something. This is one of the most dangerous men in battle rap. And he dangerous because people believe he harmless. It's what makes him dangerous. Because y'all believe he harmless. People be like, oh, he wouldn't do that. He ain't even cut from that cloth. Oh, right. Who you think be shooting up these schools and things like that? Not to say he do that type of stuff, but I'm just telling y'all. It's people who, they be killing all them kids. Then you know what their parents say? We never had no idea. He got straight A's. He stepped to himself. Never was no problem. We didn't know they was making bombs. We didn't know they was shooting people. We didn't know. We would never do that. Right. And that's why they do it. Because people don't believe that it can happen. Let me ask y'all a question. Wait. Let's just go a little deeper though.
Every battle rapper we went to was a funny, cool nigga, had everything lit. Always pouring drinks. Showing love to everybody. That's a Tech Nine that I know. That's a Tech Nine.
So he was always pouring drinks. So he liked to drink a lot. Right. So do he only drink on Champion and pay-per-view events? Or do he just drink period? Because that's also a sign of behavior problems and personal things going on in your life. Smart guy. You should know that, smart guy. Don't we know that? If a person, look what he say. He always poured drinks. So if he always poured drinks when the camera is on, what do he do when the camera's off? Drink tea, drink water, soda. But when the camera's on, he always pour drinks and drink liquor. Right.
That was presented to me. When niggas turned their backs on me, when niggas turned their backs to me, I'll leave it at that.
Now, this dude ain't even really got enemies. He said when niggas turned their backs on me, he'll leave it at that. Who is he talking about? He wouldn't be so happy to be talking about Vada Fly, would he? You ain't even really got no enemy. Who is the niggas who turned their backs on you? Who is it? See, he want the battle rap community. See, he gonna bring up things y'all familiar with because he want y'all to have sympathy for him because he know he wrong with what happened. And this is a sign of deception. He want to sweep it under the rug and paint the narrative of him losing his mother, Kenny Lewis doing that against him, and he didn't do nothing wrong to nobody. And him losing Tech Nine. So all this stuff happening to me. And all I ever tried to do was just be a good person. All I ever tried to do was just give y'all my all. All I ever tried to do was just help out people. Yeah, you ain't that good. You ain't good enough. You ain't good enough. Not to trick me. All that stuff sound good. That, in fact, lets me know that something is really going on behind closed doors when you doing stuff like that. According to you, let's just keep it real, y'all, on some real stuff. According to him, he the one who gave Old Red. The battle rap community said $10,000, but he clearly said it wasn't 10. It was something close to 10. But according to him, he said it came out his own pocket. It came out of his own pocket. So let me get this right. You gave a battle rapper almost $10,000 because he had a good year in battle rap, and it came out of your own pocket. He didn't give it to a family member that's struggling, because I'm pretty sure we all got somebody in our family that's struggling on mother or daddy's side who ain't really got it like that. So you took $10,000 just on the strength of your love for battle rap and gave it to a rapper who you don't have a personal relationship with, but just because he rap good. But the people in your family, your real blood, nieces and nephews, cousins and uncles and aunties and your woman, and you didn't give them nothing. That don't even make no sense. That don't even make no sense. But hey, some people just like that, I guess.
You know, when I was going for its time, Tech Nine didn't call me. He didn't text me. The man knocked on my door. 2K.
So now let me tell y'all something. Now let me tell you something. When people lie, sometimes they forget what they said. Now I want y'all to play close to what he said. He said when niggas turned their backs on him, the butterfly situation, or maybe somebody else. But he said when niggas turned their backs on him, and he was going through it, Tech Nine came to his door. Tech Nine came to his house. Okay? They both live in Philly, so let's go. Let me just bring it back a little bit.
It's me. The man knocked on my door. 2 cases of water, food. You know what I mean? Money, a letter, an uplifting speech on why I gotta get back to doing what I do.
So he came to his door, bought him food, water, money, and gave him a speech of getting back to what he had to do. Now you see the relationship they had, but he's going to make it seem as though they didn't really have a relationship like that now. I want y'all to just pay attention to a lot of these clues, a lot of the things he's saying, because ain't nothing really written down. So he's going to say things that contradict other things. Let's listen.
So I'm sorry things like that clouded my judgment. You feel me? The Tech Nine that I know brought his daughter around. The Tech Nine that presented to me had a bad girl that I know brought his daughter around. The Tech Nine that presented to me had a bad girlfriend that looked really good. That looked good. So all this, he's rolling with this. He's the allegations that I see was presented to me. You go back to the Tech Nine versus Jim's battle. That's who I saw him with for a year.
Okay, so he's admitting that Tech Nine is guilty of what he did. That's what he's admitting. Okay, you got to understand it. He's admitting it. Okay, he said he would bring his girl around. He would bring his daughter around, right? He had a bad woman. So in his mind, you see him, he got a bad woman. There's no need for him to be messing around with young girls. He got a bad woman and everything. You understand what I'm saying? He said, so when this stuff is happening, I could agree to that part. I can agree to that part. This is not the reason why you were in trouble, Jay Blac, with the battle rap community. So stop trying to do that. That was not the problem. We are not saying in no type of way whatsoever you had the knowledge of what he was doing at the time he was doing it. From what we know, you probably didn't have the knowledge of that. This is what gets you in trouble. When the man was arrested and was going to court on numerous other occasions, the knowledge you knew afterwards, it was the aftermath that got you in trouble. Stop trying to make it seem as though we are saying you guilty of the knowledge you know while he was doing it. It's not what we saying. It's not at all. So stop trying to be smart. Stop trying to be deceiving. That's not what we talking about. We only talking about after which, when he was arrested, when he was going to court, when he was bonded out. Our argument is this: we refuse to believe that March 24th, when he took his life, that was the only time you had knowledge of everything we found out afterwards. We refuse to believe that part. That's the part we refuse to believe. Now, let's go into this situation even more.
For a whole year, Tech Nine presented to me was a cool ass nigga.
So for a whole year, Tech Nine was presented to him just being a cool ass nigga. For a whole year. For a whole year. Until...
That's what I got. I didn't see past that. And for what he did for me and the advice he was giving me, I trusted him. Point blank.
Nothing wrong with that. You trusted him at that time. There's nothing wrong with that. But watch when the problems start hitting. So we get that in the beginning, because that's how things is in the beginning. People present themselves some type of way. That's how it is in the beginning until...
Blank period, I trusted him. I didn't question nothing about him. Feel me? And at the end of the day, like I said, I'm a fan. He's a legend from Philly. I'm looking at him like, oh, he's a legend. Remember one time he was going to this, I think either Survivor Series, one of the events. I'm like, yo, you can't hold your jacket. You Tech Nine.
One day they were going to an event. You can't hold your jacket. You Tech Nine. Man, y'all throw 10 events a year. But this one particular time, he can't hold his jacket because he Tech Nine. Okay, I get you.
He's Tech Nine to me. This Hakeem and stuff that I don't see that. I see.
See that? Hakeem, he don't see Hakeem. He only see Tech Nine. He's a fan. So much of a fan, he don't see the Hakeem. He only know Tech Nine. He don't know Hakeem. But you done been with this man for a whole year and something. You never saw a king. You never saw a King Mickens. You only saw Tech Nine. A King Mickens is the monster, y'all. That's who the monster is. A King Mickens is the monster. Tech Nine is the cool person. I'm telling you. Look, anybody who got any type of sense, if you're sitting around a person for a whole year and they this monster that we now seeing. We now, the people who wasn't around them, most of the battle rap community, we now seeing. Man, y'all saw that stuff, man. You saw certain signs, man. You ain't finna tell me you didn't see that, man. I can't believe that. My reasoning and understanding won't allow me to believe that. Even if if the police come hit and they've been following y'all, see, it's a thing that say conspiracy, meaning you have the knowledge of this in some type of way, or you just that naive. It's a conspiracy, man.
Tech Nine, we meet once a week to do battle rap. I'm in golf with him. Our conversation is majority battle rap.
See that? See how he now trying to dilute the relationship. We only meet once a week. And most of our conversation is battle rap. Right. But before that, that's your man. That's your guy. That's your homie. Come to your house. Bring you money. Bring you water. Bring you food. Encourage you. Y'all both live in the same state. But y'all only see each other one time a week. Y'all only see each other one time a week. And most of y'all conversation is only battle rap. Right. How many of y'all believe that? How many of y'all believe J Blac and Tech Nine both live in Philly, only see each other one time a week? One time a week. I just can't believe that, fam. You're not going to get me to believe that one. I'm sorry. I can't believe that one. Not at all. Not at all. But I know you're supposed to say that. You want to separate yourself from him now as much as you possibly can. But you know what you said? I know him. I know Tech Nine. You know Tech Nine. Right. You know the person Tech Nine. You definitely know him. Much more than battle rap. Much more than battle rap. I'm pretty sure you were disappointed in what you found out about him. You're not finna get up to believe you only found out about the Tech Nine situation the day of his death. I'm sorry. You're not finna, look, I'm in Milwaukee. You're not finna get me to believe I found out the same time you did. You're not finna get me to believe that. You found out the same time I did. This man got your phone number, came to your house, bought you water, bought you food, encouraged you, worked with you, you pay him. You know his baby mama, you know his girlfriend, you know his daughter. You ain't find out the same time I did. You didn't. You didn't find out the same time I did, fam. You're not finna get me to believe that. I'm sorry. It ain't finna happen. Not the symptom. Not the man you lacking in your job. Not the oracle. Not the Jerry. Jerry. You're not finna get me to believe that, Jerry. You the oracle. You control the whole media. You love that champion platform. You gonna defend that with your life. You ain't finna get me to believe that. No, you're not, Jerry.
Majority, this is what I see. And I don't want to see how y'all don't see that. This is what I get. This is what he portrays and shows to me.
See, this is what he portrays and shows to me. See, he know he an animal. See what I'm saying? He mad. He know. He saw those charges. Man, make no mistake about it. He saw those charges. Not the day we saw him. He knew about them charges, man. He knew about those charges. Watch this.
And I don't want to believe what I've seen. I don't want to believe it.
I believe that. He don't. I believe that. He don't want to believe it. But he know it's true. That's for anybody. When you find out your homie did something, you don't want to believe that. But now that you know it's true, you ain't got no choice but to accept it. You don't have no choice but to accept it.
I don't want to believe these things, bro. And I just don't see how y'all see that. I found out he died on Facebook. I'm not aware of a lot.
Right. You found out he died on Facebook. I could believe that. It still don't take away what you knew prior to that. See, all that sympathy stuff, it still don't take away what you knew prior before that. Of course, you can find out on Facebook because that's what happened. Found, hey, dude just died. A lot of people find out things on Facebook. I found out I was a grandfather on Facebook. They didn't even call me. I saw it on Facebook. So that don't mean nothing. It don't take away what you knew prior before that. I bet you knew that man had court on the 25th. I guarantee you, you knew he had court on the 25th. I guarantee you, you did. You're not finna say you didn't know that.
A lot of things. And I'm trying my best to process it. This is sad, man. This is sad.
See, right there. See? Oh, man. You don't deserve an Oscar because you ain't that good in acting. Your acting skills is horrible. You're not really that good. Oh, man, this is sad. This is sad. Right. Yes, it is sad. All the way around. The whole thing is sad. From the young girls, from what that man did, and from y'all lying like y'all didn't have no knowledge of it. You right, it's sad. And the only reason why you're saying something now because you got caught up The battle rap community forced you to come forward. The URL, put that call in. You had to come speak up on it. And you gathered your thoughts. And what are you trying to use? Your main three weapons to make the people swing back in your favor. The death of your mother, the death of Tech Nine, and the Vodafly situation. Come on, man. Come on, fam.
This is sad. And we treating this like this is a battle or something. Like this is another battle. This is sad.
See, he said this sad, and now he blaming us. And we treating it like it's a battle. Like, he said, man, a man lost his life. And a man took his life. It's entirely different. Stop trying to make it seem like it's the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. And the reason why he allegedly took his life is even worse. So don't make it seem like it's sad we doing something wrong. How are we doing something wrong? When we found out what actually was going on was wrong. Don't blame us. Don't point the finger at us. Don't make it seem like we insensitive and heartless. When this man felt so bad about what he did personally, he allegedly took his own life. He didn't even like himself. He hated what he did. He couldn't even live with himself. So why make it seem like we insensitive? Why are you trying to put the blame on us? Like we doing this. Like we should forget. Like we shouldn't say nothing. Like these young girl stories shouldn't live through us. Shouldn't be brought to the public. We should just honor him. Why did this have to come out about him? We knew about it, but it shouldn't came out about him. Let's see, you live in battle rap. Your mind is in battle rap. According to you, he's Tech Nine. He's a legend. He shouldn't hold his own jacket. You care so much about his battle rap legacy and what he is. You don't care about them young girls. You don't care about him making them grab his penis, him jaculating all over them and things like that, him holding a knife up against them, him all propositioning them sexual favors for paying their Uber rides for them. You just wanted to go away because you want to honor him as your friend because you love him. You only saw him once a week. You only talked about battle rap. I think you knew more than that. You're not going to get us to believe that because you got too much evidence out here proving otherwise. Y'all definitely visit each other. So he only came to your house and you didn't come to his house? He only know where you live, but you didn't come to his house. But you know his girl, you know his baby mama, you know his kids. Y'all doing the show together for over a year. Plus you a fan. Come on, man. We not finna do that. We not finna do that, fam.
This is a sad moment in time for me, man.
There you go again. See, now it's back on him. This is a sad moment in time for him. To some degree. But stop trying to make it seem like your pain is worse than his daughter's. Your pain is worse than the one who actually lost his life. Everything ain't about you, fam. Everything ain't about you. Stop always crying all the time. You always crying. You always want people to feel sorry for you. You always trying to play the victim. This is a sad time for me. Oh, I'm going through it right now. Y'all don't know what I've been through. Man, you ain't been through nothing nobody else ain't been through. You lost your mother. I lost my mother. I lost my father. I lost my brother. I lost my son. I lost my best friend. I lost my girlfriend. I lost my uncle. I lost my auntie. And I ain't asking nobody to feel sorry for me at all. Because as a man, I still got to keep on moving and pushing. You want sympathy for something that happens in life to everybody. You ain't the only one that lost somebody. You ain't the only one that lost somebody. And when you wrong about something, you can't continue to hide behind death. You can't continue to hide behind sympathies and other people's sorrows. You want everybody to feel sorry for you and forget what you're doing wrong. Don't work like that, fam. Welcome to the real world. Can't hide under a rock every time crisis happens. You want to hide under a rock, but forget you threw stones yourself. You ain't innocent. Stop always making it seem like you innocent. Because you not. You not, fam. You ain't the only one got problems. You ain't the only one lost somebody. You know how many people lost their mothers and fathers, sons and daughters, nieces and nephews, cousins and friends? It don't stop. I done buried so many people, it ain't funny. We don't ask for sympathy. As a man, I still keep it moving. Still got to keep going forward. Life is sad. But at the same time, you here. You got to keep it moving. Man up, fam. Stop crying all the damn time. Man up.
This is a sad moment in time. When he kept telling me he was going through real life shit, I believed him. The real life shit that he told me, he lost his job.
So that's the real life stuff. He lost his job. He said the man told him he was going through real life stuff. If a person tell me, man, I'm going through real life stuff, man, I lost my job, I think, okay, I get that. People lose their job. That's one reason why you draw unemployment. That's why unemployment set up. In case you lose your job, you still can draw unemployment until you find another job. So if a person tell me they going through real life stuff and they lost their job, do you know what? I'd be like, man, yeah, crazy, but come on, you got to have something deeper than that. You got to give me some more. That ain't enough to be considered in real life. Come on, man. Not losing a job. But I guess it is what it is. I guess that is a lot to some people. Some people shoot up the U.S. Postal for losing a job. So I guess that could be big to some people.
He lost his job. He tried to get unemployment. He told me that, he went into work an hour late because someone else was to cover his shift. I believe and he fired him. So the place that he worked for was unattended for an hour, and then he fired him. That's what he told me. And do I check on it? Oh, hey, why did you really fire Tech 9? No, I believe him.
See why are you playing these little childish games? Oh, he told me he lost his job. Do I check on it? See, trying to say, because we saying we want answers behind these lies we were told. So he tried to say, I don't question everything. Man told me he lost his job. Do I go look behind and I check it? Man, you can't even compare the two. Why do you do this type of stuff? Why are you making it seem like you comparing a man losing his job to a brother who accused of child molestation, children pornography, pulling out weapons on little girls, and propositioning them sexual favors for Uber rides? And it's probably more detailed stuff than that. Why do you try to compare the two as if they the same? They not the same. And the only reason why people was demanding questions from you is because you was the one that was actually his friend, co-worker, business partners with him, because you pay him. That's your platform. He worked for you. He worked for you. Whether you want to accept it or not, he worked for you. And you pay him. Champion make money, thousands of dollars. I know because I got my own channel. Y'all channel bigger than mine. If I'm making money, y'all making more money yourself. Who are you talking to? Stop with these games. He worked for you. So he have a job with you. When y'all going to Houston and North Carolina, Las Vegas, the DMV and California and all these other places, those trips ain't for free. Those trips for free, that's coming out his own pocket. Man, come on, man. Who you fooling, man? Champion is a business. It's a platform. Come on now. What are you talking about? These people just horrible. You were supposed to ask questions because y'all lied about that man's situation. And I'm gonna say this to the end, but I'm just gonna let y'all just hear this stuff, man. I'm gonna say this one to the end, though.
They could have fired him for something else. I believed him, though. He said real life shit. He's going through stuff with his baby mom. He's fighting with his baby mom. I know he thought it was gonna be a domestic violence case.
See, this is what hurt him. This is what broke his back right here. Right here. Watch this.
He said real life shit. He's going through stuff with his baby mom. He's fighting with his baby mom. I know.
Come on, man.
Real life shit. He's going through stuff with his baby mom. He's fighting with his baby mom. I know he thought it was going to be a domestic violence case.
He low-key thought it was going to be a domestic violence case. Tech came to him and said, again, on another case, he going through real life stuff with his baby mama. Jay Blac goes on and say he low-key thought it was going to be a domestic violence case. He thought it was going to be a domestic violence case. Tech came to him while he was alive, told him he was going through personal things with his baby mama, and he low-key thought it was going to be a domestic violence case. See, that's the good part. So, you have the platform. You're the biggest media platform in battle rap. So your guy coming to you telling you he got problem with his baby mama and his real life stuff. You believe that the problem is domestic violence, which hurts your platform also because now it's going into women beating. It's going to physical abuse with a woman, which hurts your platform. You still never take the initiative to look it up. Come on now, man of the system. System man. Your guy coming to you, he got problems with his baby mama. You believe in domestic violence stuff. He admitting out his mouth, he going through real life stuff with his baby mama. You believe in domestic violence, but you never once look it up. But you believe it's something so bad that it can hurt your platform, and you never look it up. Right. See, you understand this? Y'all still don't get that. Did that go over y'all head? Play it one more time for you. It ain't me talking, it's him talking.
He said real life shit. He's going through stuff with his baby mom. He's fighting with his baby mom. I know he thought it was going to be a domestic violence case. He's fighting with his baby mom because he's bringing he got a new girlfriend and they got problems with that.
Now, you see that? He got a new girlfriend. He having a problem with his baby mama. Jerry believed it was domestic violence. You don't look into that. He look into everything else. But he sweep that under the rug. Even though this man on your show with you, he worked for you. This your co-worker. Beating on women. What happened when they were saying I was beating up on women? See all the bloggers coming out. Oh man, we got to get rid of him. He beating up on women. He beat up his baby mama. He went to prison for it and all this, trying to blackball me, get me up out of there. He was watching. He was aware of that. He knew about that. But just admitted, he thought that's what Tech's situation was, but he don't address it or even look into it. And you expect us to believe you didn't know about this man's charges? Then look how he tell on himself. He said, I low-key thought it was domestic violence, which means he did look into it because it wasn't domestic violence. It was actually the sexual molestation charges. Oh, that went over y'all head. He said, I low-key thought it was domestic violence. This when the man was alive. If he said he thought it was, That meant he looked into it and found out that it wasn't. So when you looked into it, what did you actually find? When you looked into it, what did you actually find? Right. Y'all don't get that though. Y'all missed that. Y'all missed that whole thing. Let's listen to it again. See, sometimes you gotta keep playing it.
It's going to be a domestic violence case. He's fighting with his baby mom because he's bringing his dog. He said real life shit. He's going through stuff with his baby mom. He's fighting with his baby mom. I low-key thought it was going to be a domestic violence case. He's fighting with his baby mom because he's bringing he got a new girlfriend and they got problems with that. He brings his girlfriend to champion. I believe him. I'm sorry that somebody that I trusted and had mad respect for, and when their story to me lines up, I believed him.
Look, that's not the problem. See, y'all got to remember, stop being deceived. We not saying that's not true. That he bought his girlfriend, that he appeared to be loving, that the thing. We not saying that. That never was the problem. What we are saying, when did you know that he was charged with child molestation? And did you know prior before his death? Did you know prior before his death? And if you did, why did y'all sweep it under the rug and have the people donate $30,000 to support that man's actions and what he did? So see, this is what they do in court. When you go to trial or you go to court, say for instance, you charged with possession of cocaine. So you go to trial, they're bringing all these experts to speak about all this other stuff, and it's clouding the real issue. Then I get caught with this dope in my pocket. So they bringing in a specialist to give you the history of what cocaine is. Then they bring in another specialist to tell you how to make crack rock. Then they bring in another specialist to show you how it's sold on the street. So what it's doing is altering your mind from missing the point of what the real situation is. This is what he's doing. He's throwing in all this stuff and making it appear as if we getting on him for something he had no knowledge of about the time dude was doing it. That's not what the battle rap community had a problem with. The problem again comes from when he was charged. He was charged and was going to court all the way up to his pre-trial. For you to say you didn't have the knowledge of it, for you to say you found out the same time I did, that's where the problem come in. That's where the problem come in. You didn't find out the same time I did. You didn't at all. And according to you, he came to you talking about his problem with his baby mama, and you thought it was domestic violence. And you, the man of the system who look into everything, who control everything, you still didn't even look into it. Let me take that back. He did, because he said, I thought it was domestic, meaning that when he did look into it, he found out it was something else. But he didn't elaborate on that. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
That I trusted and had mad respect for, and when their story to me lines up, I believed him. And this is the real life stuff he's telling me he's going through. And now he's telling me towards the end, he can't see his daughter.
There I go again. And now, towards the end, he telling me I can't see my daughter. That still ain't raised no awareness to you, brother. You still that naive like that? You said you thought it was domestic violence, but you also started out saying that he was a good father. If you saw him being a good father, That means his baby mama had to see him being a good father also. So for her to strip her daughter away from him and telling you, I can't see my daughter no more now, that didn't raise an awareness to you neither. According to you, even though you telling on yourself. See, you trying to tell the people you didn't look into things at the same time admitting that you did look into things. So he telling you all these problems on his life, all these problems with him and his baby mama, all this stuff that he can't see his kids and stuff. And now he can't see his daughter. And the man, the oracle, Jerry, don't even look into these things. Come on, man.
He couldn't, because he used to bring he used to bring his daughter around earlier on in Champion. You know what I mean? And she sat in the living room watching my Netflix. He showed me that he was a loving father to her too. Always paid her respect. Always.
See that? He was a loving father, always showed her respect, all that. But why the mama want to take him away from the daughter that he can't see the daughter no more? Why? Let me ask you another question. Now, this is what I'm trying to tell you, Jay Black. Where your intelligence at? So this man got arrested and nobody knew about it. His baby mama didn't know about it. His girlfriend didn't know about it. His family members ain't know about it. And you didn't know about it. But he got bonded out for $5,000. Nobody knew about it whatsoever. In this Philadelphia, you live there too. So his baby mama didn't know, his girlfriend didn't know, his family members didn't. Nobody know. This public situation, and the police was called. So the police was called. They had to come to his house where he was living. According to you, his girlfriend. But you didn't know that. So his girlfriend don't even call you and tell you like, hey, they just arrested Tech. You don't look into that. She come to your house. They been to your house. They know you his best friend. They never call you though. They need that money. They don't call you to put up no money for them, huh? Right. People actually believe this. You got a lot of them people fooled, man. Black magic. Niggas fall for everything. His best friend don't even get a call. Let me tell you something. If something happened to me, my girl already know. If we ain't got the money, she already know who to call. She already know. And she know my best friend got paper. He got money. Look, Malachi locked up. You got anything that you can help get him out with? Anything. You have anything you can help get him out with? Right. Yeah, right. Come on, get the hell up out of here. Who they fooling?
Treated her like a queen. This is what I'm saying. Towards the end, he was stressing out because he couldn't see his daughter. I respect that.
Towards the end, he was stressing out because he couldn't see his daughter. Towards the end, talking about his life, he was stressing out because he couldn't see his daughter. But according to you, y'all see each other once a week and only talk about battle rap. Well, I guess he changed all them rules. Now you know about everything. You know about the relationship, the other woman, the baby mama. You know about everything he's stressing out about. Which one is it? Do y'all just talk about battle rap? Or do you know about his personal affairs also? Which one is it? Right.
This is the real life shit he's going through. So when I say, yo, do you want to review? And he said he doesn't want to review the battle. He doesn't want to be on Champion. I respect that and give him his space. How is that hard not to see? This is what he's telling me.
So you respect him. You give him his space. I get that. I understand that. But my question to you, you are a business owner. You own the biggest battle rap media platform in battle rap. The guy who works for you is going through domestic situations with his baby mama on your platform that you know if word get out, this is domestic, it affects your platform. How is it that you don't look into the claims? Are you that negligent? The smartest man in battle rap. Are you that negligent that you don't look into none of those claims? You just so much of a good friend, down to earth, even though you were betrayed by your other friend who once sat with y'all. You don't look into this. The Oracle, Jerry, the Oracle, Jerry. You don't look into this. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's not real, fam. It's not real. I can't buy. That's another reason why I just can't buy it. It's too many inconsistencies. There are too many inconsistencies. You did not have a problem whatsoever until Tech 9 was exposed on the molestation charges. And the only reason why you're speaking now is because the heat came down on you and you got that call from up top. It's no coincidence, fam. The moment the URL wiped out that man's history and washed their hands with him so that they didn't want his brand tied into theirs, they let you know, hey, because you work for the URL. According to you, exclusively. What the word exclusively mean? That mean belong to. You say you exclusively pay-per-view. You exclusively URL pay-per-view. They only own you doing pay-per-views. Man, you're part of the URL brand. They URL stuff is on your platform. So if they washing their hands with him, you got to do the same thing too. And you got to clean up that image. So that's why you trying to desensitize you and his relationship. It wasn't even really like that. We only saw each other one time a week. We only talked about battle rap. But you talking too much and you trying so hard to defend yourself, you're telling on yourself. You're telling on yourself at the same time.
Oh, you can't see your daughter, but do you want to review this battle? You want to break down, you want to watch the battle for 2 hours and break it down and come on champion? I know you can't see your daughter, but no, I give people a space. A lot of people that's been on champion is going through stuff like, do you want to do it? So they said, no, they don't want to do it. I don't dig into this. I don't start searching this and that. I don't do that.
He don't search into stuff and he don't do that. That's what he said. Well, he said he don't search into people's stuff. He don't do that. This ain't what this say. This say that's exactly what you do. This say this is exactly what you do. How you don't search and go into stuff you don't do that? Well, let's see what you do.
Together to find out who King Lewis was. I have a confession. Wrong DMV to discover who King Lewis was. The war report to discover who King Lewis was.
Did, Jim?
I discovered who King Lewis was.
Who did, Jim?
I don't work for the system. I am discover who King Lewis was. The war report to discover who King Lewis was. I discovered who King Lewis was. I don't work for the system.
Come on, don't blank out.
I discovered who King Lewis was. I don't work for the system. I am the system. I am the one who knocks. I'm the one who's systematic.
I don't work for the system. I am the system. I'm the one that systematically. I break things down. I do this. Let me just give y'all some history on what happened. Let me just show y'all how deep this dude did. This dude did months and hours of investigating Kenny Lewis. Messages after messages, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. He say that in this, if anybody saw it, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, hours and weeks and weeks. That's how dedicated he is in investigating. And this was at a time where he had all three of his guys on the platform. A guy was so harassing him in the comments. He went after somebody in the comments, a nobody, a no-namer, just to find out who that person was. A nobody. But you want us to believe the people who sitting beside you, you wouldn't look into them. But you went after nobody, only to find out the nobody he went into comes out to be the guy that's sitting next to him. No other than Vada Fly. But let's go a little deeper though, y'all. Just want to show y'all his mind of what he does. Now, I want y'all to think about this. This is what he did. I told y'all this is a dirty dude. He did all the investigations and everything. Vada Fly was liked by the battle rap community. He was afraid of that. So in case he might have been slightly wrong, do y'all know what this man did? He took all the investigation and information and he gave it to Rome DMV to present. When Rome DMV presented the information, he's sitting back watching. He didn't know if the people were going to receive it with love or receive it with hate. When Rome DMV numbers started going up 30,000, 20,000, 50,000, and all the likes was high, and he seen that the people, actually was against him, then he came out with this and said, hey, Rome DMV didn't do that. I did that. He wanted the credit and praise for it. I did that. I'm the one who did that. I'm the one who found that out. I'm the one who did all the studying. I'm the system. I broke that down. Gloating. Bragging. That's what he did. He set Rome DMV up, expecting for Rome DMV to take the fall if it failed and went wrong. But it didn't. Rome DMV started getting a lot of praise behind that Kenny Lewis blog. Bloggers was praising him. Battle rap community was praising him. Battle rappers in them woods and everything. He caught a lot of love behind that. They was even saying that was like one of the best blogs ever structured and put together. He couldn't just sit back and let Rome get all that credit like that. He came forward. Say, I did that. That was my work. That was my material. I did that. That's what he did. He the system. So you want us to believe, once you already was betrayed by Vada Fly, who you had no idea was Kenny Lewis until you investigated. Now here's a guy coming to you, telling you you believe he going through domestic disputes with his baby mama, meaning domestic, he been arrested. You don't look into it. You said you thought it was domestic. Thought mean you found out it wasn't. So when you looked into it, what did you find? What did you find? Come on, man. Come on, man. Stuff don't work on me, man. Y'all be letting this dude fool and trick y'all. How many times this dude still ain't even real enough to say he worked for the URL? People still thinking this man freelancing. Oh, boy. I wish Vada Fly would have just been man enough to come out and just tell the damn truth. He's so scary. He wouldn't even tell what happened. He'd sit there and let them bury him, but he didn't want to tell the secret because he got kicked out of Cave Gang, kicked off the URL, kicked off Champion, and one day he believed he's going to return, so he didn't really want to let out all the truth. He told some things, but he didn't go as deep as he could have went. So let's get back to this.
I'm a private person. I want people to respect my privacy. I respect his. Whatever you want to tell me about, you can tell me about. Facts. Do you need my words of advice to him? If you need help, if you need anything, let me know. You was there for me, I'll be there for you. Things you want.
See? You was there for me, I'll be there for you. Let me know if you need me. Let me know if you need me. Sound real good. Boy, you sound real. That stuff don't even sound good, man. Man, please.
You want to talk about, let me know. I don't understand how you don't see that.
That ain't the problem again. We do see that. So stop with the sympathy. Stop with the sympathy again. We do see that. That ain't nothing to see. That ain't nothing to see. That's not the problem. Why he keep on saying and making it seem like that's the problem? That's not the problem. People, let's not forget focus of what the problem is. The problem is, did you have knowledge of his arrest prior to his death? Did you have the knowledge? That's what we investigating. And you did. You did. According to what we know about you, according to what you're saying out of your own mouth, according to what we know you about, according to all the flags that keep on coming up that you saying this man was doing, you had to know the knowledge of that, fam. Look, again, you didn't find out the same time I did. I refuse to believe that. You did not find out the same time I did.
It's just sad, bro. And again, don't mistake my silence for anything else. This is how I deal with stuff. This is how I deal with real life situations. But what I'm realizing is this. The narrative that everybody...
Watch this, y'all. He really finna... Look, this is where he really got them. What he finna say right now is what really got people's hearts. Oh, he finna really make y'all feel sorry for him now. Watch the good old boy. Ooh, this victim wrote. Now, I'm gonna tell you this. You definitely deserve an Oscar on this one right here. This is when you really got them and you arrow Cupid them and bought them home off this one. This one right here.
He loves J Blac. Everybody don't.
Wait. Okay, Blac. Let's see. Jerry. This Jerry Heller. He a real ripoff. This the real Jerry Heller. Come on, Jerry.
What I'm realizing is this. The narrative that everybody loves J Blac. Everybody don't love me, bro. Niggas don't really rock with me, man. I got some core supporters out, people that don't show love, that's with me all the time, but people don't love me, bro. There's been a J Blac witch hunt, that anything possible to get at me, you know what I mean? Let's get at him with it.
Okay. There you go, y'all. People don't like me, y'all. Let's just be real. Niggas don't like me. See, look. Forget about the death. Forget about the money. Let's get down to what this really is about. Let's just be honest. Niggas don't like me. Niggas don't like me. It always been a J Blac hunt. It's this narrative that people like me. Niggas don't like me. It's a few core people that rock with me, but niggas don't really like me. Let me ask you a question, J Blac. Do you like everybody? Do you like everybody, J Blac? Or are you supposed to be liked by everybody? How about that question? Are you supposed to be liked by everybody? And do you like everybody? Because I don't believe you like everybody. And if you're a person who believes you should be liked by everybody, you really got a problem. So you better than Jesus Christ now? They didn't even like him. Everybody didn't even like him. You want to be the victim so much. You want people to feel sorry for you so much that you want to sweep under the rug everything that you do. Every time you called out on something, you play the victim. You never accept your responsibilities, man. You never be man enough to say, you know what? I may admit I did that wrong. I could have did that better. You always try to find this thing where you want to make it seem like you a victim. Let me tell you something. I ain't got nothing against you. I ain't got nothing against you at all. You ain't never did nothing to me. I just call you out on BS. You ain't no different than anybody else. I keep the same energy regardless to what. I don't care what it is. People make it say, why you blogging on J Blac? Why you saying that? I blog on everybody. You think he any different than anybody else I done blogged on? I don't hold nothing back, man. When I say things, I say it, and I call BS out on anybody. I don't care. That don't mean I dislike you. That don't mean I hate you because I'm calling you out on foul things that you bogus about. Prove to me I'm lying. If I call you out on something and I lied, then prove to me I lied. Prove to me I lied. Stop trying to make it seem as though trying to get the people to feel sorry for you like, man, niggas don't like me. Niggas don't like me. It's always this thing against me. Let me ask you a question, J Blac. Jerry, the Oracle man. Let me ask you a question. Your new name is Jerry the Oracle. That's your new name. You say your name Jerry, right? Right. Your name Jerry the Oracle. That's your new name. So let's talk to the Matrix, Jerry the Oracle. Let me ask you a question, Jerry. Do you have fake profiles? Yes or no, Jerry? Do you have fake profiles? Yes, you do. You have a lot of fake profiles. This dude, let me tell you what this dude do. He watch everything. He say he watch everything. That's why I call him the Oracle. Y'all know the Matrix. Y'all know who the Oracle is. He say he the system. He say he's the system. What do y'all think he mean by the system? He mean everything that you watch. That's what he is in control of. He's the system. Well, if you the Oracle, you the system, and this is what you control, let me ask you a question. Do you have fake profiles that you go up under and come on other people's channels and stuff, pretending and masquerading as other people other than yourself? Do you do that, Jerry? Jerry the Oracle, do you do that? Yes, he do, people. He have fake profiles in which he come on other people's channels and pages pretending to be somebody else because he the Oracle. When he watching my channel, he don't watch my channel up under Jerry. When he watching Coon, a fan point of view, and all he don't watch them up under Jerry, the Oracle. I mean, he don't watch them up under, yeah, that's his name. He don't watch them up under that, the J Blac name. He don't. But he watch everything goes on. So what are you watching as? Who are you watching under? You think when he's saying people don't so-called like him, you don't think that this man is commenting under fake profiles, attacking others or somebody else? You don't think he do that? Y'all don't think that, huh? Man, people is crazy. He participate. He play. He been playing this game before I got here. This what he do. You think he stopped? Y'all really think he stopped? Just because you don't see that big face nappy head logo? Y'all don't think he watching? It's 574 people on here right now watching me. Y'all don't think he one of them? Y'all really don't believe he one of them? Oh, man, please. What is he watching under? What is he commenting under? You don't think he play? He do this. You think he only got one? You think he only got one profile? Come on, man. You don't like people neither. So don't try to make it seem like people dislike you, but you don't like people also. And you would be a liar if you say you like everybody. Because you know you don't like everybody. You know that. So why would you paint the narrative that people don't like you, but you like everybody else when you know you don't like people? Welcome to the real world. You got it comes with it. It comes with it, brother. Everybody ain't gotta like you. Everybody ain't gotta like you. Everybody ain't gotta rock with you. Everybody ain't gotta believe what you say out of your mouth. Why do you think that's true? And why you offended at that? Why you sad about that? So what? So what? Welcome to the real world. People don't like me neither. And certain people I don't like. Now, I don't got nothing against nobody, and I don't wish death or harm on no man. But I still don't like certain people. I don't like certain people's characters, attitudes, or how they do certain things. But I don't want them dead. I don't want to see them hurt. I don't want to see them suffering. I don't wish that on nobody. Just call out fake stuff. That's what it is. Just because a person don't agree with you don't mean that they hate you. Don't mean that they don't like you. I like some of the things you do. Some of the things I don't like what you do. That's just like for me. It's a lot of things people like about me, but there's some things people don't like about me. It depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for the bad, you're going to find it. You're looking for the good, you're going to find it. It depends on who's doing the looking. You just want everybody to worship you. You want everybody to praise you. And you probably dislike me because I'm one of them that's not going to do it. I only praise one person and one person only. That's the Lord Jesus Christ. That's it. Anything else, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Because he the only one worthy and deserving of praise. Period. And I do that knowing that saying that gonna make people hate me. I don't care. I don't care. I don't praise and worship men. So you shouldn't be offended. And stop trying to get people to feel sorry for you and try to sympathize with you when you guilty of the same things you saying out of your mouth. You didn't wrong people before. You ain't without blame. You ain't without reproach. And you don't like everybody. So stop it. You just as guilty. Same thing you trying to accuse somebody else of, you guilty of. So let's stop them games. Like you don't be doing nothing. Just because, see, you got people tricked because they looking for your name. They looking for your name in the comments. You know not to use that J Blac name under the comment. Now, he'll pop on certain people's pages in J Blac, like who he publicly rock with. See, he watch me all the time. He not going to come on my page as J Blac. He going to come on my page under one of them fake profiles. That's what he going to do. Same thing Caps do sometimes. He going to really come under my page as angry fan, especially when he know I'm calling him out on some stuff. He going to watch and comment under somebody else. That's what they do. They been doing this stuff. Come on, man.
Since I don't know how long, every other day, J Blac this, J Blac that. Niggas don't like me.
It ain't that people don't like you, J Blac. Stop with that trash. You are the biggest battle rap media platform in battle rap. That means a microscope gonna always be on you. And when the URL is doing a lot of dirty things, I'm gonna give you an example. Look at the resolution card the URL just put out. If y'all pay attention to the resolution card the URL just put out, notice in the resolution card, they're apologizing and talking about how they messed up relationship and blended in relationship. Now, you they spokesperson. You they head media person. That means you are going to take the slack from a lot of the things they do, especially when it's your job to cover it and you don't cover it. You cover it up and don't address things you should be speaking about. So of course you are going to catch the heat for a lot of the things the URL do when you're not calling them out on it and you covering up the things that they doing, but yet you are presenting yourself as supposed to be a respected battle rap media platform. So of course you're going to be called out on a lot of that stuff. That's a fact. That don't mean people hate you. Stop trying to play the victim. You're going to get called out on that. Let me tell y'all something. A lot of things I called him out on, he's starting to do better now. Remember I called him out on not addressing certain personal issues and things and told him he had to speak and talk or he just as guilty. Then he started talking about certain things. Remember I called him out on not showing up at an RBE event? Then what happened after that? He showed up at the RBE event and I challenged him. And I told him, I said, I challenge you. And he did it. Remember I started calling him out on not recapping other battle rap leagues and things like that and giving them shine? Started calling him out on that? Guess what he started doing? Now he's starting to do more and more recaps of other leagues and things like that. He getting more leverage because he saw it started working against him. And when it started working against him and the people start listening and things, do you know what happens? He try to change it and fix it up. Real talk. And he throw up plenty shots. Y'all just don't be paying attention. That man throws so many shots it ain't funny. But I catch it. But again, I ain't got nothing against the young brother. See, I'm older than him. He like 20-something, 28, 29, 30? I'm 44. I try to lead by example, but I'm a stand-up dude, man. And I called his brother out on that trash, man, when he on some trash. Now, he don't supposed to run a channel like I do. That's what makes his channel different than mine. Champion do one thing, Battle Truth do another thing. My only thing is when he's saying his channel do this, and then it's not doing that, and then he being biased and he compromising certain things, I call him out on it. I call him out on it. Well, I never came at that brother on some angry stuff, wishing harm on him and all that stuff. I don't do that. I just call him out on what he do. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, man, that's out of pocket. That's broke. Just like that. Just like that. If I saw that brother in real life, I'd shake his hand. I'd give him a hug. But as an older brother, I'd give him wisdom. I'd give him encouragement. I don't got nothing against him. I actually like the brother. I like a lot of people. But I still call him out on certain things. And look, and when I'm wrong and I'm out of pocket, you know what I say to people? Man, call me out on my stuff too if I'm wrong. Even people in the One United Front, my people, when I'm out of pocket or they don't agree with me on something, do you know what? They tell me. They don't hold it back, and I don't argue with them. I try to plead my case on certain things, but I don't argue with them because I understand what the Bible say. If you teach a wise man, he'll love you. I consider myself being a wise person. But he say you try to counsel a fool, he'll hate you. He'll hate you. I don't hate this man. I like this dude. I actually like him. And I don't want to see him going nowhere. I don't want to see him going nowhere. The champion platform is definitely needed. And I got some advice. Look, I got some real good advice for you who your fill-in should be. Now, whether you listen or not, that's on you. But I got some advice of who your fill-in should be, and it'll be fire too if you do it. But that's another blog, man. I might even let you know that tomorrow, brother. I'll be giving y'all $1 million game. Whether y'all listen to it or not, that's on y'all. But if you listen to it, he be listening because he take heed to it. And no matter what y'all may think, no matter what y'all may think, what y'all may feel, that dude know that stuff I be saying is real. He know it's true. People can deny it, but he definitely know it. He know it. Come on now. Let's go again.
Because look what we're talking about here. Y'all want answers from Tech 9? He's not here. He's dead. But let's put it all on me.
See that? Y'all want answers from Tech 9, but he's dead. So guess what? Y'all want to put it all on me. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Why would you lie like that and say that like that? We want answers from Tech 9, but he not here, so we put it all on him. Nope. First of all, let me correct you on something. We don't want answers from Tech 9 because it's already answered. He showed his innocence by allegedly killing himself. So that speaks for itself. That's self-guilt. So we don't need answers from him. So whatever's being said about him have to be true because he refused to defend himself even to the point and shame that he allegedly took his life. So we don't need answers from Tech 9. Jerry, the Oracle, which is J Blac, in case people forgot, the reason why we wanted answers from you is because you co-signed this situation. So don't get them confused. Stop with the games and tricks. See that sympathy? Tech 9 gone. He dead. Y'all want answers from him. But since he not here, put it all on me. No. See, I hate when you do that. See, that's what I hate. I hate when you lie and you deceive and mix that up like that. Because real talk, fam, people was in your corner when he died. We all was supportive of you. We all was saying, we hope you be strong and all this, and this got to be a striking blow to you. So stop trying to make it seem like since Tech 9 can't defend himself, we putting the blame on you. Tech 9 don't have to defend himself. He didn't want to defend himself. What part of that don't you get? We don't need answers from him. He answered everything we wanted to know. And it's obvious the charges were true because he checked out. He checked out, fam. Let's just be, this is a harsh fact, but it's true. He checked out. And you know what? And this is how I know you knew. This is how I know you knew. Because you know what? I told you I'm going to save these 2 blows. I'm saving the last 2 bullets to the end of this. Let's just listen to the rest. So stop trying to play that victim role, line, and using death again. Told y'all he going to use death. He going to use Tech 9 death, his mother death, and he's going to use himself to try to play the victim to get people to feel sorry for him. Watch this.
Y'all want answers from somebody that I want answers from too. And that's the reality. Y'all want answers from somebody that I want answers from too.
See how he played that? Now let's be honest, y'all. Do we need answers from Tech 9? Yes or no? Do we really need answers from Tech 9? No, we don't. It's already answered. See, this is what you can't get around. So stop saying that. We don't need him to speak up for himself. His death is the evidence of that, fam. See, I got 2. Ooh, wait till y'all hear these last 2 bullets.
I'll take an L because Tech 9 was on the show. You know what I mean? Maybe I should have been more aware of things like that, but again, I'm clouded.
I'll take an L because Tech 9 was on the show. Maybe I should have been more knowledgeable. That's what you do anyway. Wait, hold on. Man, y'all got to peep the deception, man. Peep the deception, man.
L because Tech 9 was on the show. Answers from too.
Look, the only L I'm going to take is Tech 9 being on the show. You're not going to take the L for having previous knowledge. You're not going to take the L for making sure the money run through your channel to the donation thing. You're not going to take the L for taking so long to speak when you knew the heat was on you and things like that. You're not going to take the L for none of that though, huh?
I'll take an L because Tech 9 was on the show. You know what I mean? Maybe I should have been more aware of things like that. But again, I'm clouded by the man that he showed me. He showed me a lot of things.
See, now he's saying he didn't do no investigation. He was clouded by what the man showed him. Oracle. I can't believe that, Oracle. I can't believe that, Oracle. I refuse to believe you were so fascinated of Tech 9's presence after being with him for a year. Let me tell you something. When I see Jay-Z and Michael Jordan for the first time, yes, it's exciting. It's exciting. It's fascinating. Like, wow, I'm here with Michael Jordan and Jay-Z. Wow. But after kicking it with them for a year, you would think it become normal. You don't think it's still brand new, do you? He works for you. The one you crazy about works for you. You pay him. You pay him for being on Champion. He works for you. So it has to be a point where you're not so fascinated again that you locked into who you really are. The Oracle. You the Oracle. You search and investigate everything. This man telling you he into it with his baby mama, can't see his daughter, been arrested and stuff. And the Oracle, so fascinated and mind blown for what Tech 9 told him. And even a year passed, you refuse to be the Oracle. Right. Oh, man.
And people talk a lot. People were talking the game. He was showing me things, bro. So That's what it is, man. Like y'all want answers from the same person I want answers from too.
See, trying to make y'all feel sad. At the same time, trying to think of what to say. Watch this, though.
And I don't know what to say, but people stop pretending like everybody like me. Everybody don't like me.
Hey, now he back on. Now he back on him. See, that's what this all about. He only came forward because he seen people who did. Look, let me tell you something. Not only did the URL tell him to come, but let me tell you what's bothering him the most. What's bothering him the most is because he feared not being accepted. He feared not being number one. He feared the people moving from him. So he go back again and say, man, people don't like me. Why do that bother you? Why do that bother you so much? People don't like you. They don't even sound right. You know people like you. You just hate when people begin to see the real you. That's what's bothering you. The glasses ain't working no more. The suits ain't working no more. Because you have a history that's following you that continue to show inconsistencies in the man you portray into us that you really are. And that's what's bothering you. That's what's bothering you. You hate that. He not caring about none of this other stuff. Listen at him, y'all. Listen at him. Watch what he say.
That's what it is, man. Like y'all want answers from the same person I want answers from too. And I don't know what to say, but people stop pretending like everybody like me. Everybody don't like me, man. You know what I mean? It's this clear fact. Y'all know that niggas just don't like me, man. Y'all know this.
He don't even sound right. How people don't look. If people didn't like you, you wouldn't be the biggest battle rap media platform in battle rap. You sound stupid. Look at what he's saying. People don't like you. You got over 100,000 subscribers. You almost got more subscribers than Rare Breed Entertainment, and that's a battle rap league. That's a battle rap league. And you just the blogger. But people don't like you. And you bothered by that. Right. You bothered by what they are starting to see. You can't trick everybody. Now, don't get me wrong. You definitely going to get some people. Like you've been getting. You definitely going to get that. Because regardless to right or wrong, people going to rock with you regardless. Right or wrong, they going to rock with you regardless. But you can't trick and fool everybody. You ain't going to get the real ones. I'm just going to keep it real. You're not going to get not one real person. You not at all. Now, if you say something real, I mean, you want something real, real people going to be like, that's real. But when it's obvious what you doing, that's not going to work for you at all, partner. Like right now, that's not working for you. It's not about you. You're going to take this and make it seem like you're going to take this and you know what's real sad about you, man? And this is what I don't like. You take these tragedies and you want more sympathy for yourself than the tragedies themselves. You want more sympathy for yourself than the tragedies themselves. That's exactly what you're doing. Man, y'all. Yeah, man, niggas don't like me, man. Niggas don't. You don't even sound right, dude.
Don't pretend. Don't pretend. It doesn't matter what I do. 2 months from now, 3 months from now, there's going to be something new. Something new. There's going to be something new 4 months from now. My mom passed away. I'm disappearing. I'm leaving.
See, there you go again. Those are his scapegoats to make people sympathize with him again. Man, when my mom passed away. Now, if you want to feel some type of way, now you feel like, oh, man, he lost his mom. He lost his mama, y'all. So did I. So did so many other people watching, and lost so much more. And so much more. I held my son in my arms and watched him die. I watched him die, literally holding him in my arms. I ain't asking for sympathy. I saw my mother drop dead in the living room. I was sitting on the couch. She was in the living room. I watched it with my own eyes. My father was found dead in the snow. In the snow. Died of hypothermia. My father. My brother was assassinated. Mental retarded. No enemies. Couldn't even fight. Was assassinated in the snow. January 21st. One of the biggest blizzards in Milwaukee. Somebody killed him. And the snow covered his body. What do you want sympathy for? Welcome to life. Welcome to life. Your story ain't no different than any other black man's story. But why do we want sympathy for the people that's actually dead and gone? If my mama died, I don't want you having sympathy for me. We need to feel sympathy for them to see if they left on good terms with God. That's what's sad. When they died and left, did they leave having good terms with God? Because if they didn't, that death they left here mean nothing to the place where they at right now. That's what's sad. That's what people should have sympathy for. Not the living who got a chance to get it right, but the people who left that's dead and gone who can't get it right. Who can't get it right. Why have sympathy for you? Tech 9 died. Why we feel sorry for you? Why? I feel sorry for the little girl that have to live with the thought of knowing why her dad took his life. And the things that she will hear about. But you know what it may do? What my prayer is? My prayer is that young girl grow up, that when she do have a son, a daughter, she will raise him to be a more productive, better mother and father to this community and their children than what her father was. But why do you want sympathy for somebody else's tragedy? Why do you want that? See, you always want people to feel sorry for you so that you could win them over. Y'all, he said if mama died like 3-4 times already. We get it. We understand it. You a man, brother. You a man. You supposed to be a man. Take it and be strong and keep going through life. Because you can't change the situation. Only thing you can do is grow better from it. Grow better from it, fam. Grow better from it. And appreciate life and the others around you while they're here. That's how you honor the death of your mama, the death of your loved ones. By loving the ones that's with you right now. And appreciating and taking advantage of life right now. Not using it as a weapon to make people feel sorry for you so you can win them over and get past this every time you do something wrong and mess up that you not man enough to admit and accept the responsibilities for. That's entirely different. That's entirely different. Come on, man.
This means I'm not bothering nobody. This means I'm not even uploading. I'm giving you nothing to theorize about. I'm just not uploading, not tweeting. Is that a crime to not tweet and not upload? What they say? What they say? My mom passed away. Jay Blac's in jail for beating women.
Now, who said when you passed away, you were locked up in jail for beating women. Now, I don't know who said that. When your mom passed, you was locked up in jail for beating women. But if it wasn't true, and why you so bothered by that? And then let me ask you a question. You say people don't like you, right? And that bother you that people don't like you, right, Jay? Well, let me ask you this question. It's more people in this battle rap community that likes you more than they like me. It's more people in this battle rap community that likes you more than they like me. And guess what? And so why you so bothered by that? Why you so bothered by that? All that tear him apart. He can't stand it. He hates it. Because he want everybody to praise him, to honor him. He get turned on reading the comments and it's saying, oh, Jay Blac is such a stand-up dude. He is so genuine. Oh, he do so much. Oh, he help out the battle rap. Oh, he loved that. He loved that. And then when he do something and then he get called out on that garbage and he see it start working and he reading the comments and he seeing all the people liking and talking about, yeah, he got to do this. He hate that. Then he sit back and the Oracle, Jerry the Oracle, he sit back and he try to think of an intellectual way to try to win the people back in his favor. So he used those death weapons. Then he used his accolades. Man, look, all I do is this. I don't see why people do. And then you know what? People come to his rescue. Yeah, that's right. That's so true, man. He did some pimping, y'all. I'm talking about like a straight up pimp. Straight up pimp. He already got the suit. Straight up pimp. Then he sit back and read the comments and like it, like, yeah. See? Just yesterday, just yesterday, a lot of people were disliking me. I came out and did my blog today and spoke. Let's see. I came out and did my blog today and spoke out finally. And I said something after I regrouped my thoughts. Let's see what he did after he regrouped his thoughts. So he came back, regrouped his thoughts, and now got almost 5,000 likes and only 94 dislikes. 5,000 likes and only 94 dislikes. See? Now he know he won again. But people don't like him. People don't like him. 5,000 likes, 94 dislikes, but people don't like him. He bothered by people who he think don't like him. And you know who those people is he think don't like him? Me. He actually talking about me. Because he know when I say something, it's actually effective. He don't really care about what other people say to some degree. But when I speak, it speaks volumes. Because he know I hit at his heart. I hit at his heart, I hit at his mind. And regardless to what anybody else say, he understands it. He understands it. He like, He play chess. He be playing, look, let me tell you something. He be playing chess with me. Y'all don't even know that. Y'all really be thinking, look, every time, man, I could play you many videos and he let me know he playing chess with me. He did a freestyle rap about me. He took plenty shots at me. I get it though, but it's no big deal. It's no big deal. He look, y'all have no, this dude be pimping y'all, man. I'm telling you. He know I know. Look, he know I know, just like I know he know. You get what I'm saying? He know I know, and I know he know. He know this. He like, look, he think he, I could play you in the same thing. Oh, look. I could play you in the same thing. Look, watch this. When he go and he talk to Tech Nine right here. Watch what he say. He gonna be talking about me, but people don't know that though. A lot of people didn't know that. Hold on, let me see. Plenty commercials in here. Hold on. Wait, I think it's like at the end. Like almost at the end. Hold on. Plenty commercials in here. Let me see.
Got caught with your hand in the cookie jar. Yeah. You know, Big Mama said, no, you can't take the oatmeal cookies. And you went there and you
I think he should take time off, you know what I mean? I think that's the best measurement. And then do a response on his own channel.
Let me just make sure I got it right. He say, wait, hold on. This one, let me see.
That's up for the in the battle rap community.
Just trying to find something. Hold on. Let me just see if it's right here.
For past 5-6 years of me just blogging myself.
Mm. Dancing around.
See if it's right here.
I'm going in the first.
I can't find it right now, but I'm gonna do it some other time. But it's a scene in there where he tell Tech. He said, "Now, people saying we work for the URL. Do we work for the URL?" And then Tech like he said, "Did you receive any contract?" Say no. Then he said, "Was you promised anything?" Because I did a blog talking about all that stuff. And some of the things I talked about, he addressed. People didn't get that, though. They thought he was just talking. But he knew I knew. Just like I know things about him. You get what I'm saying? But let's finish this up while I get my 2 blows. Oh, hold on. More sympathy. He want more sympathy.
To make you, oh my God, bro. Oh my God.
There you go.
His hair is always nappy. He's gonna cut 2 times a week. The things, but just say it though. Just say, I don't like G Blac. This is no. Y'all know people don't like me. People waiting for things. People are waiting for things. But just say it though. Just say, I don't like G Blac. Just say, I'm gonna do it for you. I don't like G Blac. Just get that across.
Man, y'all see what this dude doing? Dude saying, look, stop trying to use this Tech 9 thing as some type of means to just dislike me. Just say you don't like me, rather than you doing this foolishness, rather you making it seem as though I did something wrong. Just say you don't like me. I respect you better. Fam, stop making it seem as though we don't have a real claim to what we are saying. Stop trying to make it seem as though what we are saying, what we are demanding of you to do, don't have a valid reason behind it. Come on, let's be honest. Y'all covered the man's death, making it seem like somebody killed him and there was some type of foul play involved. You making it seem like you had no knowledge of all the charges that was against him. So stop trying to say, and you had people donating thousands of dollars supporting this whole molestation scandal that took place. So stop trying to make it seem as though our reasons for you coming forth is not valid. What did dad do? Just say you don't like me. Y'all just say they don't like me. Just say it. What are you talking about? Dude right here.
Don't use this and don't use that. Just say, I don't like Jay Blac. I don't like how he look. His hair is always nappy. He's get a cut 2 times a week. Say that. Say that. People watch me to look for things to hate, to make you. Oh my God, bro. Oh my.
People watch him. Y'all know what's sad. He say people watch him to look for things to hate. But you could go through every last one of this man's video. And in this man's video, he ain't never got more dislikes than likes. He ain't never got more dislikes than likes. It don't even come close. I just showed you this other thing. 5,000 likes, 94 dislikes, but he got a problem with the 94 dislikes. He not happy and satisfied with the 5,000 likes and steady rising. He got a problem with the 94 dislikes. Oh, man, this stuff is crazy, man. And sitting here really, really trying to play the victim. Like we really did. You see how he changed, he's switching the narrative. He making it seem as though he under the attack for nothing. I didn't even do nothing, y'all. I didn't do nothing. All I ever tried to do was be quiet. I don't say nothing. Why y'all mad? Because I wouldn't give a response or a statement of what happened. Because again, the donation money ran through your channel to the Father's channel. People didn't know the Father like that. They knew you. The Father ain't even got a YouTube channel. You have the channel. Your channel got over 100,000 subscribers. So people who watched you and the link you did on Twitter and things like that, whatever link, when you put that in there, they went through your link to that. So you have to say something when it's being exposed as being fraudulent. You have to say something when it's being exposed as being fraudulent. You just can't sit there and be quiet when it's running through your channel. When you telling people if you want to support, hit the link on my description box and through my channel and it go through there. You have to say something if it's appearing to be some type fraudulent and the people been misled. You can't not say nothing. Out of respect for the people, you have to say something. They donated $30,000, not knowing that this man had 10 charges on him for child porn and molesting minors. Come on now. You don't feel you should have said something? And he worked for you. You got to say something. Who else don't say something? You got to issue a statement. You got to say something. He's known for working for you on your platform. What are you talking about? This is how I grieve, y'all. I don't say nothing. I'm quiet. This is entirely different. This is entirely different. This was your employee. This was your employee. Of course you know things we don't know. Stop making it seem like you know just as much as we know. Don't insult our intelligence like that. Come on, man. These dudes on games, man. Y'all letting this dude straight up pimp y'all. If that ain't pimp talk, what is? Let me kick it with y'all for a year, and the only thing we talk about in a year is battle rap. Right. I've known you all these years, but the only thing we talk about is battle rap. Man, shut up. Man, get out of here with that trash.
God. Let's be real, y'all being manipulated every time to not like me.
Let's be real. Y'all are being manipulated to not like me. Y'all fans are being manipulated to not like me. Let me ask you a question. How can we manipulate the people to not like you, Jay Blac, Jerry the Oracle? How can we manipulate people not to like you. How can we do that? If I can manipulate people to not like you, it's only because I'm presenting some evidence to the people that they not only can see, but can hear themselves to come up with that own decision themselves. Period. These are grown people. Can't manipulate. Look, see, this reverse psychology. This is called reverse psychology. How do you make the people like me? By making it seem as though people was against me for nothing. Look, y'all, they're against me. Look, they hate me for nothing. Look, they do. So what you want to do is turn it around to make people feel sorry for you. Come on, man, get out of here. Don't go out.
Man, I'm being manipulated every time to not like me. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Respect my process, respect on how I handle things. Don't mistake my silence for something that it's not. This is how I deal with people. At the end of the day, the memories that I have with Tech Nine are good. The memory that I had with Tech Nine is true. He did not bring these charges to me. He did not bring this shit to me.
That's not what the problem is. Don't let that trick y'all and fool y'all. We know he didn't bring the charges to you. We believe you were aware of the charges on your own. That's what we believe. We're not saying he brought charges like, oh man, they got me on 10 counts of child pornography and molestation. We believe the Oracle, Jerry the Oracle, who studied everything, who's the system, we believe that you knew about the charges prior to his death. Stop trying to see, you can't manipulate, trick, and deceive me. You can do that to other people. He did not bring these charges to me. He didn't personally bring these charges to me. And the person who don't know no better think like, yeah, that is for real. He didn't. That ain't what we were talking about. We believe he had knowledge of it of his own. Because this is what he do. This is what he on record saying. I search and investigate everything. This is what I do. He clearly said the man came to him about the domestic thing that he thought was domestic till he looked into it and found out it wasn't while he was alive. While he was alive. He thought it was domestic while he was alive. Then he said I can't see my daughter and stuff. But he worked for you. He on your platform. You thought it was domestic and you never cared to look into it. I refuse to believe that. Period. Not on your platform. Not when he worked for you. Not when Butterfly already crossed you. You ain't that naive. You is not that naive. You parade yourself on being a super smart, intelligent man. You is not that naive. And I refuse to believe all right. Look, this man died on the 24th. He had court the next day on the 25th, which was his pre-trial, which means he was already going to court before that. You're not going to get me to believe he had no knowledge of that. Not at all. Not at all. You're not going to get me to believe that. Not at all. I ain't dumb at all. Don't work with me, partner.
We had business, so I'm pretty sure if he rolled out this, I'm like, well, bro, I can't do business with you. I rock with.
Right. Look here and tell on himself. We had business. Right. And guess what? This business, this ain't personal. I need to look into this and see what's going on. This is not personal. This is business for the sake of my champion platform and what I do and what we doing on top of this. I don't even got to let him know. I'm personally looking into these matters myself. Myself. He already said he thought it was domestic. So you believe he was beating up his baby mama? He worked for you and everything. You believe he was beating up his baby mama and things like that? You thought it was? Because you couldn't have believed she was beating him up. If you thought it was domestic, you couldn't believe that she was beating him up, seeing how big this brother was. I'm pretty sure you didn't believe she was beating him up. So if you thought it was domestic, then you had to believe he was beating her up. So you didn't look into it even then. You knew, fam. Too much evidence. It's more evidence showing you knew than you saying it didn't. I'm just keeping it 100, fam. That don't work on me, man.
With you, but you got to figure it out. Of course, that's something along the lines that I would say. And if you don't have a job, and I'm helping you out through these things, of course, I'm like, what are you going to do? His man's of 20 years. The guy you see behind him in every battle said he was blindsided. This is his man that he knew for 20 years. 20 whole years. Said he was blindsided by this. His girlfriend that he was living with. And she was here. She was recently here. You know, she was too nervous and sad in front of the camera. She even cried, so I did not record her. I did not record her.
Now, so his girlfriend was here. Is this the same? Okay, now, notice what he said. He said his girlfriend was here. Now, I want y'all to understand something. So he got a baby mama with a baby, right? Then he got a girlfriend whose daughter is accusing him of the knife, the penis touching, and all that. But then he just said his girlfriend was there. Now, is this the victim? Daughters? Not victim, daughter. Is this the mother of the victims that you said? That's his girlfriend? Or this a third woman? Or this a third woman? Or this a third woman? Now, which one is it? So it's not his baby mama and his baby. You said it's his girlfriend, like you speaking on some prior stuff, like it's his girlfriend. Is this a new girlfriend, or is this the girlfriend that's involved with the daughter being molested and a knife being pulled out on her? That's what I want. See, because this ain't even sounding right here. Now this even more confusing now. Well, let this go though.
She said she didn't know. She said she didn't know.
Right, so this must be another girl then. This a third girl then. Said she didn't know. So this got to be a new girlfriend. This ain't the old one. Because the old one definitely know because the charges is on. So which one is it? We'll say that.
I understand, I'm going to forgive a lot of you because Tech Nine is not here to pay for the things that he might have done. He's not here for that. So you need somebody to blame. I understand that. I forgive a lot of you. I forgive a lot of you.
So why do we need somebody to blame, Jay Black? I don't get it. Who is looking for blame? We're not looking for blame. We just found it very appalling that we were lied to. We were lied to. Many people donated thousands of dollars. If they knew they were donating thousands of dollars to a brother who was charged with 12 counts of pornography, molesting a child, pulling weapons out on them, and there's more details steady coming out, people wouldn't have gave that money. People wouldn't have been so sad and mourned the way that they did. They were lied to. Why can't you see that? Why, if you so innocent and don't have the knowledge of this, why is it that you can't see why people should be mad? Why is it that you can't see why people should be offended? Why you don't see that? You're making everything about you, but you're not saying like, wow. Let's just say you didn't know. Like, wow, that man actually allegedly took his life. That man charged with 12 counts of child pornography, molestation of children, pictures and cameras and videos and pulling out his penis and wiping it out on making a little girl touch it. And then the battle rap community paid $30,000 to not only bury this man, but put money into the pockets of other people. They have no knowledge of where it's going. Then they were told he died of foul play. I can see why they could be mad. I can see why they want questions. I can see why they feel upset about it. I can see why I have to say something. Why you don't see that? Why you don't see that? Why that's not registering? Why everything about you? I know I'm a forgiving person because I know y'all need somebody to blame. So now we the fault. Now we the problem. Now we the fault. Now we the problem. Let me ask you a question. Mr. You can forgive people. How can you forgive people when you don't even reach out to people? Who you asking to forgive? How you gonna forgive somebody you don't even talk to? How you gonna forgive somebody you never took the initiative to reach out to? What type of forgiveness is that? It don't even exist to you. It's not even real and genuine because it don't even exist to you. Who you forgiving? How you gonna forgive somebody you never reach out to ask, look, I forgive you, brother? Or even say, who? What forgiveness is that? Who is the ones you talking about that hate you, that you seem to know but won't even say who they are? What forgiveness is that? Dude, I think you make yourself look even more stupid. Like I said, real people get this. Fake people, they don't supposed to get this. Real people get this, fam. What do you mean people looking for somebody to blame? You think we wanted to blame somebody for this man's death? Don't you know that when that man died and we found out and knew he died in peace, don't you know that made things better for everybody? People were more relieved and safe because that's the way we want our loved ones to go out. We don't want our loved ones getting shot, stabbed, hung, beat to death. So when we find out one of our loved ones died a natural death, that makes death accepting more easier. That makes it more easier. We be like, well, at least he went in peace. And what I say? Tech died in peace, so let us honor him in peace. Then it came out that wasn't even true. That allegedly wasn't even true. So come on, Blac, with these games. Nobody looking to blame nobody. Man, we came together in love and humility and peace and all that stuff. You know how many people made peace behind that man's death? Just to honor him? How we looking for somebody to blame when we was willing to do that? We just wanted to make sure, because y'all put it out there to make it seem as though the man died so unexpectedly that it was foul play involved, or you know what I'm saying? They releasing blog talking about he was healthy, he didn't have no scars on him. I'm not understanding this. Right. We ain't looking for nobody to blame, brother. Stop trying to. See, that's how far you go, brother. That's how far you go. You trying to play on people's emotions and feelings to make them like you. Because you don't want to accept the fact that you did this wrong and it exploded in your face.
At the end of the day, he was on champion, so I have to wear and apologize for that. But let's not pretend, though. Let's not pretend. As far as the money that was raised, I did not create that. When somebody dies, their family. Imagine if I have a new personal champion. You know what I'm saying? I have a new personal champion. They're there with me for three whole long years. They don't make the GoFundMe. My family does. My girl, you know what I mean? My girl, my dad, my brothers make that GoFundMe first. They raise that. I can't overstep those boundaries. That's not mine. If there's a way you get your money back, There's something not ticket with that. If I had a GoFundMe open, I would gladly give you anybody that didn't want to donate their money back. There's about 5 people that PayPal me money, email me, and I will gladly give you your money back if that's something that you want to do. I will gladly give it back.
Okay, now you address the money. He said that wasn't his. He didn't do the GoFundMe. The family did the GoFundMe. But the family don't have channels. Nobody knows them. Again, they know you. Your voice is what speaks volumes. The battle rap community, that's why I was saying, the battle rap community run through your channel through the fundings of the GoFundMe. That's why when you add the link in the description, people go through your stuff. Nobody know his father now. His father can't just say, hey, I got the charity thing. Nobody would have saw that. But it ran through a major channel, which was yours. And you said people sent you PayPal checks like you just said. See, the money was running through you, whether you want to accept it or not, Blac. That's a fact. The money ran through your channel. That's why you couldn't be quiet. You have to say something because your word is what holds the volume and speak volume. That's why the family even reached out to you to tell you, hey, the GoFundMe right here, have your people go through the link. People donated through your name, through your channel, your Twitter, because of who you were. They heard it from you. Nobody know his father. Nobody know them. They knew you. So you had to say something, fam. Why you don't get that? Why you don't get that? Come on, you smarter than that, brother. See, I don't like when you try to act naive. I don't like when you try to act like things so simple as this go over your head, but yet you parade yourself as being some smart, intellectual person. And then you blaming people for the questions they have pertaining to this and calling you out on this stuff as if they wrong for it. Come on, fam. Get out of here with that.
But stop the nonsense, bro. Stop. What's good?
Okay. Now y'all ready for the death blow? This the part I was waiting for last. Here's the bullet. Why he didn't bring up that man death? Why didn't he mention the man death? And what I mean by mention his death, why didn't he mention the cause of death? It still ain't been revealed that it was suicide. It still ain't been revealed to that. If he didn't know, right? If he didn't know, why is it that he didn't bring up the cause of death? This your friend. It ain't been ruled whether it's suicide or not. Forensics still ain't revealed that. As a friend, you got a death. We do got a body. You're addressing everything else, but you never once addressed this. I want to know how he died. It seems to me you already know how he died. It appears to me that you already know how he died. Because you never once even addressed the death. The reasons behind the death. You addressed the money. You addressed the charges. You addressed the people don't like you. But you didn't address the most important thing. The most important thing. And you know what the most important thing is? The investigation about his death. Like any friend would want to know. I want to know how he died. Was it really suicide? Or was it any foul play involved? Because you said you didn't know. Well, if you didn't know, then that should be some type of closure you would want within yourself when knowing your friend died. But yet you speaking as if you already know that it's suicide. You're speaking like you already know it's suicide. Which also unlocks the other door. of knowing that the charges have to be factual. And if the charges is factual and you hinted on, he spoke to you about real life situations and being into it with his baby mama and the other girl, which one of the girls is, now you brought up almost like 3 of them. I'm trying to see if it's 3 or 2. But one of the girls is definitely revealed as being the mother of the minor that he forced to grab and touch on his penis, and he pulled the knife out on, and propositioning sexual favor for Uber rides. We didn't ask questions of you because because of what he was doing. We know you probably didn't know what he was doing. That was not the problem, Blac. We not looking for anybody to blame. People don't hate you. Because before it came out that all these lies and scandals was going on, people were supporting you. People were showing you love. People were sending shots out to you from the battle rappers, bloggers, and the battle rap community. But when it was revealed, those charges, when it was revealed that his death was not foul play, but that he allegedly took his own life, when it was revealed that the battle rap community was financing a pedophile charged with 12 counts of pornography, and they spent $30,000 supporting that system, why you don't see the urgency of addressing the thing? Why did it take so much for you to come public? Why? And why are you trying so hard? Why are you trying so hard to get people to like you? Using death, using Tech Nine death, your mother death, and using your accolades. It don't erase and take away from what's being revealed and shown. Why do you go that far, brother? You want to blame us and change and reversing the narrative. Don't work, fam. Don't work at all. It is what it is, though, man. I thank everybody for watching, man. Let me see what's going on here. Saw some things with the people, man. Want to make sure, man, I show some love to people, man. I got some donations in here I need to address. I didn't address. Trap Lord says he bet smacking Beasley watching Under the Sheets. Hide your kids said bang the gavel on that clown. Thanks for the donation. Uncle Slim said Uncle Battle Truth bang the gavel on it, dude. He getting that tap on the wrist. Right. Norbs Get on the Diet says J Blac swallow my rod. I guess. I don't know, man. This what I'm finna do now. I'm finna end this live, but I'm finna come right back on, immediately, right back on to take questions and answers for the fans. I'm gonna let y'all call up and give y'all an opinion on this. I'm gonna let the fans talk, weigh in, good or bad. You don't have to agree with me. Y'all don't have to agree with me. If you disagree, I'm gonna let you call up. Just be respectable. Y'all don't have to agree with me what I say. Just be respectable. Call up. If you call in private, you will not get through. I'm gonna let the fans them call up, weigh in on it. And we're gonna just see how y'all feel about it. I'm finna end this, and I'm gonna let y'all call up, man. And we gonna just let you call up, man. We're gonna let y'all talk. I appreciate everybody for watching. Thanks everybody for the donations. I'll be right back.